on the way to Fisher Peak. Visible mountain, the long ridge and snow. Has about 3 peaks, and the highest one is on the left. Eventually my goal is to go around to the southwest side from where to make the approach to avoid the very difficult cracks. McKay Hills are coming up in view. And the summit ridge of the wedge. I got a playlist on it. It's visible now. And here is a damage done by the creek last year, 2013. It was a flood. It's an amazing damage. I'm just pushing my bike. The road is not very good, and here it seems to be very narrow. It was a flood, but on the way down, hopefully it will give me a big advantage, because it's all downhill with a bike. Lots of birds, but you can't really film them. They keep flying away, including a big bird, maybe an eagle, and also I saw a rabbit. They all took off. Time is almost 9 o'clock in the morning, and what's the distance to the trailhead? 4.6 kilometers to the trailhead, 1737 meters elevation right here. Heading for Fisher Peak. Along the horse trail, which is pretty much walkable with very short sections where I can ride my bike. McKay Hills visible. Even Thomas Creek. On the right side, heading towards Fisher, of course. Here, 6.7 kilometers almost so far, and 1758 meters elevation. I'm continuing this very long approach, about 11 and a half kilometers before I head for the southwest approach of Mount Fisher. Here I am at the intersection of Ivan Thomas Creek with this creek, almost perpendicular on it. And I am looking now in Mount Fisher, Fisher Peak direction. I don't know if that's the first peak, the most right, or it's some other peak, I don't know, but that's what I can tell from here. Just about 7 kilometers from the trailhead. Here is Ivan Thomas Creek. and I will eventually continue the same way. I'm gonna leave my bike here, 7 kilometers. I think it's gonna be more use from here on in, more hustle only. And yeah, when I have a look on a map, a very brief description and continue. 9.5 kilometers towards Fisher Peak. Now I'm looking back. Ivan Thomas Creek Valley and McKay Hills now in view. Elevation it's about 1874 meters here. And the trail was completely destroyed by last year's flood. I have to avoid so yeah, I'm not sure when it's gonna come across my turn to make the left, but I imagine since 9.5 here, another 1.5 kilometers. Yeah, a bird on top of a fir tree. I'm about look that way. 9.5 kilometers from the trailhead. Heading for Mount Fisher and just Reese's Gully by following the left or east side of Ivan Thomas, kind of sidetracking, and I don't know, I'm not quite sure if the way up is gonna get me anywhere, but that's the option I will have right now, so I'll go with it. Very confusing trip. I'm at this point, I don't even know which one is Fisher Peak. Might be that one, but then again it might be not. Maybe it's up this way, not visible on the left. All I know is those are McKay Hills, and behind that is a wedge. That's Mount Kidd behind, far Kidd and Kidd South. And I came along on traverse here. Since I came up from the valley. Very confusing indeed. I'll try to go up the slopes here to see what's up there, and maybe to have a better idea whether to continue or not. It's gonna be some nice views from there anyway. after 11.5 kilometers of biking, mostly pushing the bike, and the last section was a steep hike here. I'll show you in a bit. I'm at 2220 meters, 2220 meters, and surprisingly I ended up on this bump here. I had to come up all the way from down there. I wasn't quite at the bottom. I did a traverse the way. McKay Hills, there's a wedge behind it. I imagine it's the fortress visible as well. Mount Kidd's house. And from here to continue means going up that way. It's 3:30 p.m. so I have no idea what I'm going to do. I might even turn around and go home. I'll think about it. But I definitely wasn't expecting this. But it is what it is. It's at least a 360-degree panorama, which is always a bonus. I still don't understand what's the correct route. Maybe it's down around that way. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. This is it for now. Surrounded by unnamed peaks. Looks quite challenging. Not sure if it's doable or not. We'll see. returning along Ivan Thomas Creek, and I'm going to zoom on one of my last year's trip, Volcano Peak, next to Mount McDougall, and on the same ridge route as Mount Olbolny. Heading back for get my bike and finish the 7 kilometers from the bike to the parking lot. Bike stop.